took the time to tune in to today's episode of The Kim Jacobs Show. Listen, we have a great show lined up for you. I'm your host, Kim Jacobs, better known as the Balance Doctor. And all of our guests that come on, they're either people that have overcome some tremendous odds in their own lives as they balance this thing called life, or they're experts and they're here to share tips and strategies that will help you better balance and manage your life. Grab your virtual seats and let's get ready for some real relevant and relatable content on today's episode of The Kim Jacobs Show. Everyone, and welcome to this episode of The Kim Jacobs Show. I am super duper excited to be with you all today. We're going to be talking with Dr. Nichole Peters, who's here from Believe in Your Dreams television network. And she has a tremendous story to share with you, her own personal journey and who she is and what she's had to overcome to become who she really is today. A lot of times people see people only when they've so-called, as people say, arrived, which, just so we know, I never want to ever arrive in life. I just want to be ever evolving, ever learning, and always becoming a better version of who God created me to be. So as you grab your virtual seats, go ahead and let us know where you're visiting in from. Make sure that you share this broadcast with everyone else so that people do not miss this great show that's lined up for you today. What we're going to also do is take a moment to just acknowledge our episode sponsors. Today's episode is sponsored by silvershield-security.com. silvershield-security.com, also sponsored by ctrmedianetwork.com. And we have Confidence Tones as one of our newer sponsors. ConfidenceTones.com is also today's episode sponsor. Our primary sponsor is none other than attorney Hunter Everidge with Hunter Everidge Law Firm, and that is Hunter-Everidge.com. Hunter-Everidge.com. If you're dealing with disability or you're dealing with wrongful death of a loved one or a workers' compensation claim, any type of disability specifically, make sure that you reach out to Hunter Everidge Law Firm. Okay, so we have with us today Dr. Nichole Peters, and I'm going to pop her in and give her a chance to just say hello to everyone. How are you, Dr. Peters?
I'm great. How are you, Kim? I'm all is well. How can I say that? But how are you?
Oh, I'm doing great. And you know what? I'm doing even better because I was saying backstage and when we were saying our prayer, that I just am so thankful to God that you're a person that no matter where you are in the world, no matter what you're doing, you're traveling, you have family things, all kinds of stuff going on in your life, networks and stuff, and you still take time to show up for other people.
Yes.
And I just want to
thank you for that prayer. And I want to thank you back for giving all to people, even when you have a busy schedule, and what you do for others, because your show impact others in a mighty, powerful way. And I just want to say thank you, and thank you for the mighty prayers, because people don't understand when you're an entrepreneur and you're moving around and you're a wife, you're a mother, you got a whole big team and a whole company run. It's not easy, but because of women like you make it better.
You're okay. So you one of those people. You know how to build a person up and make people feel really good on the inside, right? And that's a good thing. Great thing. Listen, everybody, I want you all to hear from Dr. Peters. Just in a nutshell, Dr. Peters, what can people expect from today's conversation?
What they can expect is to never give up. Believe in their dreams. Believe that you have the power inside of you, which is God, to carry you on anything that you think you cannot do. When you have greatness inside of you, then you can rock the world. You can rock it all over this world. It's not just in America, but all over this world. You're looking at someone that have people internationally everywhere. And I want to show people it doesn't matter your disability. It doesn't matter where you come from. It doesn't matter what people say or think. It's what you matter by renewing your mind by the way you think.
Wow. Okay. So you all, as you can see, you're in for a treat. So what we're going to do is I see different ones in your virtual seats, grabbing them real quick. Dennis is glad to have you. Much love to you as well. You said your hair looks amazing. Well, I'm sure you're talking about both of us. Okay. So thank you. And MD Element, it's a pleasure to have you on. And definitely, I'm sure you want to connect with Dr. Peters as well. All right, let's see who else is on. Judy says, God, good blessed morning. Activate your faith. Yes.
Yes.
Poetic Stu says, yes, I concur with Dr. Peters. So all of you all that are in, Lisa says, wonderful morning, everyone. And let's go, boss lady. She's talking to you over there.
Beep, beep, beep.
Y'all know the routine. Beep, beep, beep. And I'm trying to say it professionally, grammatically correct. Beep, beep, beep. But it's like beep, 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 for real. So listen, all of you share the broadcast. Dr. Lotus Rashay, the Balance Doctor. She said, hey, Doctor, Balance Doctor.
Hello, everyone.
All right. She has a show, the Lotus Rashay Ignite show. If you haven't tuned in, you definitely want to be a part of her global experience. Tell it like it is, Dr. Nichole from Judy. You look beautiful, Kim. Oh, thank you, Dr. Lotus. All right. For everybody that might want to know, I had put some perm in my hair, right? So it's been a few months and I wanted to go ahead and get it out. So my hair was about this big and I took scissors and cut it.
I know. And I just don't like the glare of these shades, but I have a star on my eye, but you can't really see it. So I'm gonna go without the clear glass. I had them on because you can see it, my eyes swollen, but that's okay. It won't stop the message, and it will not stop what we came to do.
Girl, I thought, you know what? I thought you would just be, like Mary J. Blige or some kind of sophisticated thing.
No, I have a star on my eye, so that's why
you can't even see it.
Yeah.
You look great. And I can see, I knew in the background, your husband, like, you can have a star on your forehead. He right there trying to be helping you. So
and
he loves you just the way you are.
It's a blessing to have a husband that's so very supportive.
It really is. I'm proud and happy for your relationship, Dr. Peters. All right. So listen, everybody, we're going to take a quick commercial break. When we come back, I want you to take us back. Dr. Nichole Peters, who are you? And where did you come from? Before we even take a break, I do want to formally introduce you to, wait a minute, you got to sign up here. It says sign up to get on the bus. Wait a minute, I'm on your website, Dr. Nichole Peters. I'm actually signing up, even though I'm already going to be a part of the whole team here, but I'm still signing up.
We're so happy and excited to have you part of the team.
I'm excited as well. All right, so let me go ahead and introduce you before we take our commercial break. Dr. Nichole Peters is a professional certified life coach, media mogul, international motivational speaker, executive producer, journalist, publisher, and #1 award-winning best-selling author. In 2020, Dr. Nichole received her PhD in leadership and biblical studies. And in 2019, she received 2 honorary doctorates in Christian education and counseling. She is the CEO, founder of Women of Love, Power, and Respect, and Believe in Your Dreams Academy, a publishing and television network. And we're going to learn a lot more about her. So I don't want to reveal everything, but what she believes is not that she's a product, but she has a different philosophy that she's going to reveal throughout today's discussion. So I am super excited to welcome Dr. Nichole Peters to the Kim Jacobs Show.
Oh, thank you.
All right. So right after this commercial break, she's going to take us back and tell us more about who Dr. Peters really is. We'll be back.
My father had 4 of his fingers amputated in a workplace accident. It was the first injured individual I represented. And I knew I had to win that case. When someone walks into my office and they've been injured, I know what they're going through. If you've been injured at work with Hunter and Everett. We've got the experience, so let us help you.
When we're back, and yes, definitely let Hunter Everett help you. They have a personal attachment with their clients. Let them know the Kim Jacobs Show referred you to them as well. Dr. Peters, make sure you talk to us and take us back on your journey. Where did it kind of begin for you?
Well, it began ever since I was younger and I was a child. And unfortunately, I was raised in Bogalusa, Louisiana. It's 63 miles north of New Orleans. We're considered the baby magic city, as you know. And where we come from, it has been a lot of poverty in the area. But that didn't stop us. We love where we were from. Even though I was raised in a little small rural town, urban town called in the area it was called Papa Quarters.
Okay.
And it was Redmond Heights projects. You know, they had over 7 to 8, even in that small town, they had over 7 to 8 projects. And I was a fortunate one of the Redmond Heights project babies. And
Where is that located?
In Bogalusa, Louisiana. We just got our first mayor, 23 years old, young black mayor, just became the mayor of Bogalusa. If you look back and see Bogalusa, we had a Dinkin offense. We had to fight KKK. Forrest Whitaker played in a movie called Dinkin Offense. Find out the history of Bogalusa and see where we were then and where we at now to have our making history with our first young mayor, Tyron T. Trone. It's amazing where we at now. But back in the days, you know, people put down on us and they said that, you know what? Those kids right here that walk to school right here, they're just going to be a product of their environment. That's how some looked at us or felt like that only maybe 5% or 7% of us to make it. So if you're telling this to a whole community or people looking at you like you're not going to go for, however, that would get in your mind as a young person that you will never be able to make it. You're going to always live in poverty. What you see on TV is the truth that, you know, all black people are going to live on welfare, food stamps all their life and the government all their life. That's the status quo that was out there. So if you're one of those persons that's living in that type of statistic or in that type of environment, that's what they feel. But what we got to understand is, Kim, is that we was born in that environment. We was raised over there in that environment, but we was created from God, and we was born, and our mother had us, and what our grandmother, and what the right people in the community instilled in us is what should matter, not what other people say or what they matter. Because I am not a product of my environment. I am a product of God and God. And with God, Mark 9:23 tell me anything is possible. All things are possible for those that believe. And I believed in me, no matter what no one said about me, no matter what the teacher told me. You know, I went to school and we had career day. I had a bad day that day going to school, Kim. I was literally that day about to jump off the bridge and jump in a river and die because I found out my hero, my G-Ro, my grandmother was leaving me. I found out she had congestive heart failure and she felt like it was time for Nikki baby to know. I grew up in a house with my grandma from the time I was born to the time she took her last breath. So that was like a mother to me because my mom had 9 kids and she had to work. So my grandmother was home all the time. And my mom took care of me, her household, her sickly mother, and she also took care of people in the projects that stayed by us that needed food or something to eat. But at that time, to hear my grandmother, who always tell me, hold your head up, no matter what nobody say about you, God is in you. He's your king, not these other people. Don't worry about what they saying about because you live in the PJs that you're not going to be nobody. Don't worry about it because you see this person wearing this outfit and you have to wear this and that. This is just temporarily, baby. Hold your head up. When I heard the words of her saying that she was going to die, I was going to jump in that river and I was going to jump off that bridge in that river and just flow away. Because if my grandmother was leaving me and I knew my daddy was already leaving me, then it was okay for me to go ahead and die too. Because my mom was working all the time. Not that she didn't show me love because she was the mother of our community. But when I went to school that day, we had career day. And I went there and I raised my hand and I said what I wanted to be. And I said I want to be. We saw scientists, we saw different people who was secretaries, different careers. So one thing that rocked my world was a lady came in and she spoke to us, and she was an author, Kim, and she was a speaker. I had a bad day saying, okay, I didn't jump in that river on the way to school because my friends saved me to come on, Nichole, come on. We've been waiting on career day. But I knew when I left there, I was going to go ahead and do my assignment that I thought I was going to do. But when that lady came in there and she spoke and she was reading and she was talking to us and everything, she rocked my world. And I said, so I raised my hand up and I was like, you know what? My teacher asked after career day what all we want to do. I raised my hand up. I said, I want to be an author. I want to be a speaker like her. She literally changed my day. She changed my frown into a smile. She turned my sadness into joy. She turned my life of not wanting to kill myself to I can do it. So when we got back in there, the school bell run, she said, oh, stay for a minute. And the teacher told me, she said, math and science, you rocking. You're very great in math and science. You make A's and B's, but you have to take Title I classes for reading comprehension and for English comprehension. So I think writing and speaking, you should think of something else in your field. Right then and there, I knew she didn't believe in me.
She did not believe in you.
Yeah, she did not believe me her. She could have said, well, we're going to do it. We're going to make sure you get an extra activity. What a teacher say matters, because when you're home with your mom, Kim, you are home, 10 hours, but you are also 8 and 9 hours at school with your teacher.
That's right.
And one thing, when you leave from home, your grandmother and your mother tell you, better mind your teacher. You better listen in class. So what she said to me matters. And this for any teacher out there. Watch what you say to your students. Watch how you treat your students. Not saying I didn't have no rocking teachers, because Bucklusa High School got a many rocking teachers. Bucklusa Elementary and Middle School have a many rocking teachers, but there also got some. We got to keep it real. I am going to keep it real. I cannot be fake for nobody. But they do have some that will put down on students in certain areas of where they come from, how they look, and everything there. So I think she never gave me a chance, because she was looking at all the different things of my environment and all this and that. So I looked at her and I snatched my book sack up, Kim, and I said, I'm going to be that often. And I looked back at her, I said, I'm going to be that often teacher. And I had to take out running, because all my other friends was already gone. And I know how my granny is. Wait a minute, everybody else done showed up. Why you ain't home yet? So I'm like, oh, I'm ready to get to this bridge. I'm ready to get to this bridge. And I'm running, Kim. I'm ready to get to that bridge.
Yeah.
I got ready to go across that bridge. And let me mind you, my grandma don't walk anywhere. But she noticed, wait a minute, my granddaughter is not back in 30 minutes. Everybody home where she's at. I get to that bridge. Guess who was there?
Your grandma was there.
My grandma was there. That's how you know there's a God. And I got to that bridge, Kim, and I was so angry. I was so hurt. I was like, why did this teacher have to make me feel down like this after this lady came up here and just built me back up? And my grandma said, when I saw my grandma, I had chills in my body. And she said, what's wrong with you? She knew something wasn't wrong with me. And I was like, the teacher didn't believe in me. I said, we had, career day, and she told me blah, blah. The teacher was telling me, she said, hold your head up. And she was one of those type of grandmas that wore those house coats where had the little, remember the little bitty Bibles that they kept in the pocket?
Oh, yeah, in the pocket.
She said, what do Mark 9:23 tell you? All things are possible that believe. She said, not believe what the teacher says, believe what anybody over here where we live at says, anybody anywhere else says. God said believe in his word. So are you going to believe that teacher, or are you going to believe God? Hold your head up and you keep on going. I knew there was a mission for me. I knew God had a purpose on my life then, because there was 2 times that I wanted to execute my life that God interfered. First, my BFF, when she was running late from school, thank God she was, when I got ready to jump in the bridge, she was like, come on, we got to go on career day. And then on the way home, my grandma was right there waiting, like, okay, what's your problem? Why you not back yet? What you been doing at the school? So that wasn't nobody but God. But from then on, I believed in myself. Now, did I have some falters and failures after that? I lost my dad, and then I lost my dad and my grandma 9 months apart. So yeah, I had a chip on my shoulder for a minute. Okay. But what I did do is didn't forget the words that she told me. Didn't forget the words of the lady that came at career day and what she told us. Didn't forget the words of people like Apostle Pamela told me. People like Les Brown, of course, that I listened to when I went the wrong way, and my sister happened to just put on his motivation speaking, where it had Les Brown, Cindy Trim, and Bishop Jakes all in one. When I wanted to, it's been 3 times, Kim, that I want to execute my own life, and 2 times someone else tried to execute my life, and God still have me here. So let me tell you something, y'all. Stay being a warrior. Stay with rocking your believe power. Your believe power is what you need to get you everywhere, because your power is your strength from God. And if you believe, not just a mustard seed of faith, have huge faith. My faith is so big the universe will even collide with the earth. That's how big my faith is. And no one can stop me from that. And now you're looking at that teacher who said I couldn't be that author. I'm on my 30 times book, Kim. 30 times book. Started my own international publishing business. End up publishing people who have $0 to millions of dollars. I already got 3, 4, 5 anthologies of my own, going out helping other people to tell their stories. People who don't think they smart enough or think they not enough can do it. It's not where you're from. It's what's in you. It's not what you do. It's how you do it. It's not that you just don't give up because of what other people say. Do you know how many people are not living their life or not living their dreams because of other people's opinions? I wish I would. God is in me. God is blessing me. I'll get around the right people. Stay away from people who doubt you. Stay away from people who don't believe in you. Stay away from people who always see the worst in you, and go find the people who see the best in you. Get you some mentors, some coaches. Don't be afraid to invest in yourself. And always, and I'm going to tell you, you're going to hear the word believe all the time here. Surround yourself with a team that believes. Surround yourself with people who know that the God is real and that anything is possible, not for me, but for you, Kim, and for others that we touch. Like Kim, a part of Believe in Your Dreams television network now. When our new platform come out, she will be coming out with our new platform. So it's just who you are and whose you are is what you got to know. And you have to know one other thing, that maybe so you might doubt yourself. That's just a part of life. But doubting yourself will make you elevate yourself if you get into the good word and get your infant milk. People always say, what is the infant milk? Infant milk, you will always live off that infant milk, which is the word. The word tells you that all things are possible and that he knows the plans that he has for you. Jeremiah 29:11, if you don't know nothing else, know that God is not here to harm you, but to do good for you. And he knows the plans that he has for me, for you, and everybody else that's rocking this, watching this show. Share it with other people, for people to know that, yeah, I'm from the projects, but look what Dr. Nichole did. Yeah, I'm a Black woman, but look what Dr. Nichole did. A Black woman who have her own television network, that have a contract with Sony, have a contract with LG, Amazon Prime, with Chromecast, Google Play, and all of those. The same person who does Oprah Winfrey back end things are the same people that Believe in Your Dreams use. I never thought I'd be working with some people that work with Oprah. I never thought I'd be in California in a coaching program where they telling me, hey, Nichole, you part of O Factor conference, and guess who's gonna be the coach there? Stedman gonna be the coach. I like to lost my mind, and I learned so much from his Passport for Success. If y'all ever get the book called Passport for Success by Stedman Graham, that book.
Okay. So Dr. Peters, wait a minute. I think somebody's calling her phone for a second, so she's gonna pop back in. Hold on one second. All right, go ahead, Dr. Peters. Oh, you know what? It's mute. It's probably got to reset some kind of way because I can't hear you. So hold on. What we're gonna do, everyone? We're talking with Dr. Nichole Peters, and as you can hear, she is on fire. She's on fire with the word believe, because having that believing power, that belief system that things are going to be okay. From her journey of coming from the projects to being able to make it to where she is now, being featured on Samsung and Roku and all of these different Amazon, blah, you name it. Her network is featured there. And as she had already shared with you all, the Kim Jacobs Show is also going to be streaming on Believe in Your Dreams. We've signed a contract almost probably close to a year ago at this point, and I'm quite excited to be a part of the new project that they're going to be having. So what we're going to do is take a quick commercial break. We're going to come right back with Dr. Nichole Peters, who is here in the backstage, ready to talk to you some more about how important it is to believe. If you don't believe, you're going to be inspired throughout this episode to increase your believe power. We'll be right back right after this break.
I have peace of mind with Silver Shield Security, which has been protecting my family and home, along with servicing the Carolinas for over a decade. Silver Shield Security knows the importance of convenience and safety. Whether you live in an apartment, a home, or run a business, they are here to protect you from unwanted intrusions and fires. Call now at 704-440-4688 or visit the website at www.silvershield-security.com. You can use my promo code #ToneX and get 1/2 off your installation price. Don't forget to ask about the new no money down options. Let Silver Shield Security help to give you peace of mind, just like me and my family, and keep your business safe.
All right, everyone, we are back and we are talking with Dr. Nichole Peters, who is backstage. And again, she's traveling right now and still trying to make it happen to be here front and center and not just cancel the show. So I was really honored that she took the time to do that in the midst of her travels. So let's see what some of your comments are that's coming in. Let me get my my reading glasses is strictly for this purpose, right? I have to be able to read here. Let's see. Oh, yeah. Okay. I see you. Doreen House Hunter says, powerful testimony. Beep, beep, beep is what Kim Ling Ling says. Believe, the word believe. Okay. I'm pulling you back in, Dr. Peters. Let me pull you back in. How are you?
I'm great. I'm great. Sorry, y'all. I'm having a
Oh,
little
no.
technical.
Girl, you fine. Thank you for being here. Dr. P, ignite and take flight every area of your life. Lisa Adams says, it will work out for your good for those that love the Lord and believe. Dr. Nichole, I am so proud of you, sis. Iona says as well. And lots of comments.
That's my sister.
Aw, glad to see all of you that's here. And so, hey, Dr. Yolanda Jerry is in the
That's
house.
my sis. Hey,
Yes.
Dr. J.
Y'all know you got to tune into the Dr. Yolanda Jerry show too. Make sure you
yeah.
support her and her Boaz, Pastor Frank Henderson.
Yeah.
All
They
right,
just got
all
them a
right.
new
Come
radio
on, Nick.
show too.
Huh?
They just got them a new radio show.
Yes.
Yes.
And they
I
also
can't
have
wait.
a church. Epic. Is it Epic Church? I don't wanna say the
Yeah.
wrong thing.
And I just got my ticket for the wedding. The wedding is gonna be wow. I was in tears when I got my invite the other day. I was like, oh my goodness, I can't wait.
Oh, that is going to be so awesome. They are a lovely couple, and I'm excited that God has formed their union, and I know it's going to be incredible.
Yes.
Incredible. Let's see. Wow, congratulations, Brenda said. Lots of comments coming in. Thank you, Dr. Peters. Thank you, Dr. Peters. People are just saying a lot of congratulatory comments. Nope, she didn't believe in you, but God.
Amen, sis. Amen.
Yes, thank you for your passion and teaching and determination, Dr. Peters. Yes, okay, lots of comments. Keep your comments coming. We will continue to just breeze through them and give Dr. Peters a chance to answer some of them as well. So, when you're talking about people that believe because they have hours and hours that they're touching children, whether it be through teaching, whether it be through ministry, whether it be through just being an aunt or an uncle, or you touching some child's life, what advice would you give, Dr. Peters, to people that have that influence or that power over children to be able to really pour into them properly? Because you have some really good advice.
What I say, Kim, is what you say to a child, especially a child that looks up to you, a child that you have influence over, is that what you say to them matters. It truly matters what you say, how you say it, and how you deliver it to them as well. So, even when I told her what I wanted to be, even her face expression was like, versus when other people's like, well, I want to be an astronaut. Yes, that's great. But when it came to me wanting to be that author and that speaker, it was like, I never forget that. I don't care. I'm about to be 49 on Monday, but I would still never forget that day. You can't. So lift them up, empower them. Let them know if they want to be the president of the United States, tell them that's great. Go to school in political science. Get around senators. Get around House of Representatives, mayors and governors. Don't tell them, well, I don't think that you'll be a great president. They said the same thing about Barack Obama. He rocked this world. So it's not, they wanted him to change his name and run and say his name was Barry instead of Barack. But he said, my name is Barack Obama and I'm running on my name. He stayed true to who he was. Mm-hmm. And that's what you have to do. And it's encourage people and tell them you can do it no matter what nobody else think of you, no matter what the status is about your community or environment where you come from. It's all about showing people love. That's why I named my organization called Women of Love, Power, and Respect. For the simple reason is you got to love yourself first.
That's right.
No matter what, I was thinking that I needed the love from that teacher, or I need the love from my community, or I needed love from friends and family members. You got to love yourself and know that God is love. And with those two, that's your power. That's your strength to get you where you need to go. So that's why I put in power, because when you realize that your strength is from God, and when you realize that you have to snatch your power back from anybody, the enemy who try to keep you in darkness, from the people who try to make you stay blind, and from others who don't see you, that when you snatch your power back, mm-hmm. that you get a strength that the source is greater that's inside of you. Now, it doesn't matter what someone tell me, girl, you crazy. You're not going to write a book. Okay, well, I'm on my 31. This girl is crazy. Now she's saying she started her Believing Dreams Academy. Okay, I gave away 10,000 for a scholarship to kids all around the world in one city, turned around in another city and gave 7, and helped with tutoring, helped with school books, gave out college, computer, laptop computers, TVs and everything for them to go to school with and have in colleges. I remember my first time going to college. I didn't have everything. So now with the Believing Dreams Academy, we give away a college where they go with their laptop, they go with their TV, and they go with like their pencil, their pad, and their book sacks now. So they said I was crazy. Then when I got the network, oh, she's really delusional. Well, guess what?
Okay,
We're pumping 8 million subscribers in December.
8 million subscribers, y'all. Okay, so Dr. Peters, I mean, because this is all embedded in her, so she is just going. But I want to take a moment and bite-sized piece some of this stuff that you're saying. Okay, Believe in Your Dreams Academy. That's a whole entity that's sending students from high school to college with television, with a computer, with the basic necessities that they need so that when they enter the college campus, they are not sitting there looking around jealous or envious of other children because they may not have been able to afford it. So yeah. I want to just slow it down for a second and Believe in Your Dreams Academy. That is changing the trajectory of these young people. And is that a national, international, global? What kind of program is that?
Well, I started out just doing it in my hometown of Buckley, Louisiana. They had Project Grad. So one year I did it in Tampa and Buckley at the same time. Dr. Yolanda donated, people like Dr. Jennifer, you know, a lot of people, Dr. Karen Hall Prulin, and a few people, they'll come together and they'll give me Dr. Judy, you know, a lot of people, of course, my VP, Tanisha Ramsey, I got to get her a shout out. My VP is so amazing. My lead, Darissa, you know, all of them, they came together and we helped with the Believe in Your Dreams program. And what I do is for Project Grad, Tony Johnson of Buckley, Louisiana, she was over the project last year. Okay. And I asked her, I said, what did you do? And what all do you need? And she was telling me some of the things they need. So I was able to give out, you know, laptops and TVs and also even the smoothing machine for them when they're on the go to get ready to go to school and they need a smoothing machine. So we gave some of those out. We gave away gift cards and everything as well. So I try to help out with as many. I can't do the whole seniors, but I know one day is coming where I can do all of them. But what they did at Project Grad, and let me tell you what Project Grad does. It's Buckley Project, Buckley High School,
Project Grad.
Project Grad. It's called Senior Project Grad.
Where can people learn more about this Believe in Your Dreams Academy and Project Grad? Because I want to make sure we get this in here.
Yeah, I'm gonna explain to you the whole situation. Okay. How I go is Project Grad keeps the seniors inside on seniors night, because you know it's always tragedy sometimes happen with seniors. They graduate, people end up getting in car wrecks, or you know things happen. So what they did was form Project Grad, where they rent out a building and they have all the seniors to come there that night. They have their PJs. They play games and everything. So how they did was they gave away all the ones that's going to college, the TVs, they pulled the names, and that's how they won the TVs or whoever got them. I didn't go by their GPA because I know how my GPA was. So I didn't want nothing to go by the GPA or anything like that. I just wanted them to be in media, creative arts, or something like that to get the 10,000 Believe in Your Dreams scholarship, where while they're in school for journalism or while they're in school for, you know, video production or however, they can still have their own TV show with getting the $10,000 worth of media coaching through the Believe in Your Dreams Academy, and also get the $10,000 worth of television for that 4 year while they're still in school. But I extended it if they are part of the Believe in Your Dreams from the Believe in Your Dreams Academy. What I did was say, I'm not going to do it for 1 year for you. I'm going to do it for the full 4 years for you. All you have to do is turn in your content. So that's what we're in the process of getting done now. I actually have to talk to the vice principal, Natasha Otis at Buckley High School this year, because what I'm gonna do this year, we're gonna put it on the stage when they go for senior award night, because I got to get two other young ladies that won, because Natasha Otis picked out the women that won and Tony them gave the gifts out to them. So the 10,000, the full 10,000 scholarship is separate from the project grant. The project grant is where they get the TVs, the laptops, the smoothie machines, and the gift cards. And then the 10,000 scholarship goes to the ones that's a part of media, that's going to school in journalism or creative arts or doing with video production or music production. Those are the ones who get the $10,000 scholarship for the TV show and the 10,000 coaching program from the Believe in Your Dreams Academy TV show. So I did only 4 last year I did 4 in Louisiana, 4 in Texas, and 4 in Florida. But this year, Kim, I'm doing 11 in Louisiana, 11 in Texas, and 11 in Florida.
Okay, y'all. I mean, this is just incredible information and a way to keep the young people safe is what I'm hearing, but also not respecter of person when it comes to what their GPA, because we don't know what their circumstances or situations are as to whether they're honor roll students or whether they're struggling, but they still made it into college. Maybe they got in and have to go through a summer program. Whatever the case may be, what Dr. Peters is saying is, hey, we want to still honor and give everybody a fair chance to win televisions, to win computers, smoothie machines, you name it, to go prepared for the college experience. And that's nothing short of amazing. So thank you all for all of you that are a part of the community over there with Believe in Your Dreams that support this initiative. And anyone else that's interested in supporting, where can they go to learn more on the Believe in Your Dreams Academy?
They can go more to learn on the Believe in Dreams Academy to www.believeinyourdreamstv.com.
Believe in Your Dreams TV. Somebody type that, Believe in Your Dreams TV.com. Everybody type that and also hashtag it, but Believe in Your Dreams TV.com. And I'll put it on a banner here as well for you so we can put that up and everybody will know, screenshot it, where to go to learn more about Believe in Your Dreams, the network, and also to learn about Believe in Your Dreams, the nonprofit entity that's helping fund children across the country to be able to go to college.
And guess what, Kim? I didn't even make it a nonprofit. I started off doing it just out my own pocket. Last year was the first year that I actually asked other people, and I had the Project Grad president, which was Tony Johnson, for last year, to come on the call and explain what we do with Project Grad, and they part was nonprofit. And then I sent it to the people in the Believe in Your Dreams a team, which I have an awesome, amazing team, BPP family, and they all just started donating as well to the program. And that's what we did. I stayed for a profit and was coming out of my pocket because I'm a part of that community. I am from Bogalusa, Louisiana. We got people that from Bogalusa, Louisiana holler, I'm from New Orleans. No, you're not. You're 63 miles north of New Orleans. You never be afraid to say where you come from, because a lot of people felt like Bogalusa was over with, but guess what? We're building back stronger. We're voting more in that town. They changing so much over there in our small city. And even though I live in Tampa, Florida, my heart is still in my hometown.
Awesome. Believe in Your Dreams TV.com. Quite proud of Bogalusa. Bogalusa. Am I saying it right? Bogalusa, Louisiana. Bogalusa, Louisiana. Okay. Louisiana. And then I am also proud of this young man. If I'm not mistaken, is this who you're saying is your man?
Yes, that's him. That's him. And his father is my cousin. And actually on both sides. But I never even said anything about family member. I believed in him before a lot of people did. They were saying that he was too young to run. And guess what he said? He's not too young to run. He's young enough to change this city, and he's already doing it. He's tackling down on a crime there. He believes in the city of Bogalusa. He have a better Bogalusa program down there already. He's making sure that they get the cameras out there to stop all the young violence. We've had a lot of young violence in our small town. Right. And he just went and met with the governor. I think last week he met with the governor to change the trajectory of the crime there. Because you know what, Kim, Bogalusa doesn't have a skateboard, they don't have a skating ring no more. They don't even have a movie theater for the kids there no more. They don't have no bowling alley for the kids. And
oh, you know what? It's muted again. Whenever somebody's calling in, they keep muting you out. You're like, look, y'all, wait till the show is over, then call her. Can I
That's
hear
it.
you?
I'm gonna come right back in.
No. You're good. We can hear you.
Okay, great. They all calling in now. But if you don't have a skating ring there for the kids, if you don't have a bowling alley, no movie theater for the kids, it's easy for them to get into some trouble. So now
That's
we
right.
got a mayor finally this like, okay, let's get this going here. Let's get that going here. Because only thing I did was post on my Facebook page like a month ago, and I said I want to build a homeless shelter and a domestic violence shelter. That's
Mhm.
my next goal, Kim. Because you know, with Women of Love, Power, Respect, the part of respect is you won't let other people beat on you when you love you and you know your power from
That's
God.
right.
You will respect yourself and you will not stay in anything for no money, for no kids' sake, or anything that you know you risking yourself or losing your whole life when you stand in domestic violence because of this or because of that. So
That's
respect
right.
yourself enough to know to get out of there. Respect the next woman. Respect the next sister. Because when you respect other people,
That's
you
right.
see things in a total different way. So he was like, "Won't you build it at home?" And to hear for him to notice that that's what I wanted to do. It's finally we got someone there. We done had mayors to look over the kids. We done had mayors to not care about the roads. I mean, you go down some of the roads, you see so many power roads, but now we have somebody that's ready to build it up. And even though he's a young man, people need to learn more about him and what he's going to do for Bogalusa, Louisiana. So I'm totally excited because he believes in Bogalusa.
Well, we believe in you, and thank you for him being able to represent your area and to have you go and be a mouthpiece spokesperson for him and to be able to share his belief in the community. So I'm excited about everything that you are sharing here today. Listen, we're talking with Dr. Nichole Peters, and I know that you're motivated because I am. I'm over here motivated to pieces. Let's see who some of the comments are. I think I saw. Oh, I see a lot of people. So here we go. Let's see. Giselle is on and she's typing and yes and amen. Dr. Clara Peters says, believe in
That's
your
the
dreams.
BBB team.
Beep,
Mm-hmm.
beep, beep. Y'all are a team that show up. I love the whole Believe in Your Dreams network community. I've loved you from day one. And I know many of you all hear me talk a lot about CTR Media Network too, because we stream also on CTR Media Network in 68 countries and 350 million households, which I am super excited about. Dr. Tina Ramsey and the
Dr.
CTR
Tina's an
Media
amazing
Network
woman.
family. And I believe wholeheartedly that when we are working together as sisters in different industries, we can build each other up and collaborate and just take the whole world by storm. So I'm super excited to be a part of CTR Media Network, and it doesn't have to be and to be a part of Believe in Your Dreams Network, television network. I'm quite honored.
And
All
I
right, all
love
right.
this sister Tina. Actually, she signed up with Believe in Your Dreams Television Network like 10 about maybe 10 months ago. Her, Tiffany, and I think Alexis were gonna do a show together, but they have it on hold while she took care of her CTR. And I want to just give her a shout out too on the amazing work that she's doing, because it's nothing, we're not competitors, we are what you call collaborators. And when we collaborate, we build more. She have her 350 million, we have over $1 billion now in the household, because Believe in Your Dream just got in the metaverse. I'm so excited about that. I haven't talked about it just yet, but I am so excited about you coming on with us, Kim. You can see that we support each other. Believe in Your Dreams team truly matter. My vice president, Tanisha Ramsey, is amazing. My HR, she's amazing. Also, I would just want to give a shout out to Darissa McAllister. That is our lead head director of Believe in Your Dreams. She's fighting brain cancer right now, you all. When I tell you that she's a soldier, Darissa, you remember Darissa, Kim?
Oh,
When I
yeah.
tell you she's a soldier, and she's been going through it, but she's going through it with greatness, with believing God is going to heal her in mighty name of Jesus. And she
I
run the
pray.
bell the other day on one of her treatments. She's still doing one more. So I want to ask everybody to keep Darissa McAllister in your prayers while she's going through brain cancer, because this is just temporarily, for she can go out there and tell so many other people how they can still break through. And to know that your lead, the one you work with every day, is going through something like that, I could not go without giving her so much praise and honor, that God is going to heal her, to know that He's going to heal her from the crown of her head to the
Yeah.
bottom of her feet. that he says that if we call out to him and say that heal me, oh Lord, he will heal us. And if we say save me, oh Lord, he will
Yes.
save us. That's what it says
Yes.
in Psalms. And I truly believe that. I believe that every wound that's bounded in her, that if she just casts her cares, all her anxiety and everything on the Lord above, he is going to heal her. And
Yes.
that's what me and my team are expecting for a healing. We decree and we
We
declare.
declare it right now. Yes.
Right now, in the name of
In
Jesus,
the name
she's
of
healed from her
Jesus.
brain cancer.
Yes.
And she's
touch
still,
and agree
still trying
virtually.
to come
Right.
to the meetings, Kim. Touch and agreement, amen. She's still trying to come to the meetings. She's still asking me what we need to be done for believing dreams. Why are you fighting brain cancer? Tell me God ain't got a warrior on this earth for
That's
Carissa
right.
McCallum.
That's
She's
right.
a warrior within herself.
Yes, 100%. And we believe that the stripes of Jesus will heal her body.
In the name
and we
of
claim
Jesus,
it because
every
we can
stripe.
declare and decree anything on this earth, and we can ask that it be so, and it can be so. So we're believing and
Amen.
trusting God and his power. All right, let's see.
Amen.
Let me go to your team. I actually have your team here that I want to share with everyone so people get a chance to meet the Believe in Your Dreams television network team. I'm a visual person, so I love being able to share and
I
show
love that,
everybody.
yeah.
That way you can talk through some of your team members here. Let's see. All right, everybody. Amazing team. When I was looking, I was like, oh, that's the beep, beep, beep team. Yay! All right.
BB.
So talk to us and tell us some of these team members here. I see Tanisha.
Yes, Tanisha Ramsey, that's the Vice President of Believe Your Dreams. Then you have Sharon James, who is the Chief Human Resource Officer, amazing elder. Then that's the Rissa's right there. She's the one who is our regional leader of directors. Great leadership is all outdoors. Then we have Jim T. Chong. Me and Jim T. Chong, we met when we both was working with Voice of America. And we also did anthology projects together where we had over 3 billionaires, and Jim Stovall was in there. So that's our spokesperson. Then we have Tracy, our amazing chief technology officer, who handles the back end of our work. Then we have our Reverend Dr. Renee Mentor, who is also our executive director of New York as well, and the minister of our Believe in Your Dreams project. Then we have our rockin' Nichole Roberts of the Believe in Dreams executive director in United Kingdom. And then we have our rockin' Kim, our executive director of Pennsylvania, but she's also over our training coordinator and our coaching coordinator. And she also wants to make sure that everything that we get goes out professionally, editing all in as well. Then we have my amazing cousin, Dr. Clara L. Peters, who is our executive producer of Houston, Texas. Amazing. That's my confidant. That's my one we pray together. I can go to, and that's my family member. Can't get no better than that. Then we have Rio Mika, our executive director of Canada, and they recently moved to Houston. The Power Mates, a wonderful couple as well. Then we have Dr. Judy, an Activate Your Faith director in the San Antonio, Texas, and Mississippi area. And then we have the one and only Dr. Karen here, Pruning. And we do have some more new board members on as well. Kim, I just got to get them in there soon. It's a couple of them that we have missing from there. But this is some of our power team right there.
Wow. I am so glad that we got the opportunity to just at least get a little bit of a snippet of who they are, and very excited about Believe in Your Dreams television network. What is the goal when we come back? I want to hear from you. What is the overall vision of Believe in Your Dreams television network? How do people become a part of the network? You all, when you do reach out, say that the Kim Jacobs Show sent you their way. But definitely when we come back after this commercial break, I want to hear more about Believe in Your Dreams television network. Is everyone enjoying themselves on today's broadcast? I know I'm super motivated. I feel like I'm at one of those big motivational conferences, and I'm hearing Dr. Nichole Peters. And so I'm super excited about what I'm hearing here today. All right, we'll be right back from one of our new episode sponsors, Confidence Tones. We'll be right back.
Welcome to Confidence Tones, where we use a proprietary audio development formula called audio immersion to provide an experience that's designed to help quickly and effortlessly generate positive change in the subconscious mind when used correctly. This experience is achieved
everyone, and that's confidencetones.com. Thank you for being one of our episode sponsors today. Dr. Peters, tell us, what is the vision of Believe in Your Dreams television network?
The vision of Believe in Your Dreams network is It's personal. And of course, y'all heard that earlier. But the main vision is we're here to rock the world, one television show at a time, where we go in and we show other people how to snatch back their power by telling a story, not just on in a book, not just speaking on stages, but bring it to media. That way it'll go over masses of the world. We started out with in 500 million household. We're now in an over 1 billion household, carrying with Apple, Samsung, Google Play, Chromecast, Xbox, Amazon Fire, Amazon Prime, also LG, and so many more, Sony. So now we have a contract with a couple more I can't say just yet, but I remember going to this conference and this man told me, who ended up being my coach, that he was gonna make sure that the person he's with gonna find out about me. And I just recently received a call that like to rock my words like I like to pass out. But so believe in your dreams, y'all stay forward to it, because we're here to change lives, one television show at a time. Also to help you be able to recognize and use your voice to rock the power that's inside of you, to believe and to also execute. When you execute on your assignment and you spread it out over the world without being afraid, without being feared. All my life haven't been peaches and cream. So we want to show you that if you can show people how you transform your life by believing in your dreams, you'll be able to rock the world.
Wow. All throughout my house, I have the word believe, 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 believe. I have a believe Christmas tree that's in honor of my son, Gabriel. Every year we put a huge Christmas tree up, and all along it is the word believe dangling everywhere throughout it. And it's just, it was one of his favorite words. And he wanted everybody to believe that anything was possible. Anything can happen if we just believe. So I'm that when I found out about Believing Your Dreams Network, I was like, that's a network, no matter, hands down, I have to be a part of that network, all because of the word itself. And having that belief that anything can happen is just, it just makes my heart so glad that God would put that in your heart to encourage other people to activate their belief power.
You got to, because believing is power.
Yeah.
God is love, God is power, and God is our source. He's our redeemer.
Yes, he is.
He's our rock. And Jehovah Rapha is our healer.
Yes.
So it doesn't matter who stained you. It doesn't matter what nobody said about you. It doesn't matter who they thought you was or who they think you cannot be. Long as you know that you are not their product. Long as you know you're not a product of your environment. Long as you know that if you stay believing, like how her baby, who is our angel now, he's our angel now. And he was a baby knowing to believe. Just imagine how he's in heaven fighting with God to help you believe him, to help others believe. And now we are here rocking the world, helping so many around this whole universe to believe. Believe in Your Dreams brought in more international people the December quarter, we brought in more people international than we did national. So now we got people believing all over the world, from Japan to Korea to the United Kingdom to Canada to Australia. People calling me, how can I be a part of Believing Your Dreams? This is an amazing project. The University of Cambridge, who did their own metaverse that is a part of Mini TV, called me and said, we want you a part of Mini TV. I mean, a part of Believe Land, and we're gonna put it in the in metaverse, and that way when they walk in, they can see the next coming TV metaverse where we'll have Believe Land, and they can go into your TV show in a whole different land of the way people watch television now. This the whole generation that's coming in the next few years that people don't even know about. And then they created an NFT for me called Woman of Color Who Believed.
You made me cry so hard over here because your story mirrors my story, and I just didn't tell it because I wanted to give you the platform to talk about you on this episode. But a lot of stuff
go ahead. Shared, it's enough for all of us to share. And that's why I don't understand when people tell me, she telling my story. No, we all got similar stories, because
everybody have a story.
Everybody
and there's room for all of us.
We do. And if people understand that, telling their story, help other people break through. And that's where the buzz come from, and the BB. I know they probably like, what is BBB? But the buzz is breakthrough, unstoppable success. Because if you believe, you're gonna break through. You can't let what others say. Once you believe and break through, you become unstoppable. Once you become unstoppable, success is yours. So
Breakthrough,
unstoppable
success is the bus.
That's
the
the
Believe
bus.
in Your Dream bus.
Get on Believe Drive, or you get on Unstoppable Avenue, or you can get on Success Park Lane. It's up to you on which one you come, but the bus is going on all three of them. Woo! Whatever you want to get on, come on and get on the bus. That's how you can be a part of Believe in Your Dreams. And right now we have a special going on. It's my birthday special. And I know
Happy
my
birthday in advance.
Thank you. And my husband's birthday is actually tomorrow. So
happy birthday back there, husband.
Yes. Happy birthday to him. And I told him, I said, I know my VP somewhere probably rolling her eyes because we just did a special. But I wanted, well, she's not, because she'd be in agreement with me, and she know that it only be God to tell us to do things like this. But for my birthday, anybody that can't afford to get their own television show, can't afford to pay tens and thousands of dollars to $100,000 to even start their own platform, or however, if they want to get on that many platforms there. For my birthday, Kim, if they can write me or email me why they need a show and what their message is, one thing they have to do is just believe. And I got something special coming for a few people all the way into my birthday. It's usually...
Where do they email you?
Email me at Believe in Your Dreams Productions. Dreams is plural and production is plural at gmail.com. And I'm going to send them a link to join a Zoom call. And it's going to blow some people's minds out what we're going to offer them that is even less than $1,000.
Why you should have a show to receive a very special gift.
Yes. And usually to get a show for 6 months is almost $5,000, $597. And we had a special that's going for the 4 year. But I'm knocking off $4,000 of that. And I'm going to help 21 people to get their own show. But they must believe. And they must be willing to tell their story without fear. God said, don't be fearful. We don't have to be timid. We wasn't born to timid. We wasn't born in fear. We must be bold and courageous. And telling your story boldly, telling your story courageously. Like, that teacher didn't stop me. What those people said in my environment didn't stop me. All the people who feel like I couldn't do it didn't stop me. Right now, to this day, I still have people to tell me, oh, your words don't come out right. Of course, I was a woman of domestic violence that was hit in the head with a gun 3 times. I had to learn how to spell the word that over. Right now, to this day, I go get cognitive and motor skills therapy right now to this day. I might not have my there and there are together. I might not have my ears and are together, but what I have is a message that God gave me to give you. And if he can send Moses, who informed him of all his inadequacies, he can send Dr. Nichole Peters too. So now I have my PhD. I have my certified license. I'm certified life coach license. I am graduating for Full Sail University in film production as a African-American Black woman coming soon. So you know what? It's not what people think of you. It's the God in you and what he think of you. And let him bless you. Transform your mind by the way you think. You are more than a conqueror. Rise up like an eagle and soar, my people. Soar.
Now, if y'all still on dry land after this, you need to be flying high as an eagle. Raise your hands and let the Lord have his way.
It feels so good to
over here, y'all.
Enemy, Kim, to trample over the enemy. When he took your baby away from you, you know, like me, I lost one of my twins. But you know what? I had a miscarriage before, and when that kind of stuff happens to you, it does something to us, and we still get out there and we fight because I accepted myself. I wear whatever I like. I mean, when I say wear, I'm not talking about no clothes, because many people think, you know, it's the clothes that you have on when God said, come as you are. Come as you are is whatever your mindset is at, whatever you done in your past. I have a cricket past, but what I have is a straight success, a straight present, and I'm focused. I'm laser focused on things I had. I went the wrong way when I lost my grandmother and my dad, Kim. I started hanging around the wrong crowds. I thought my life was over for me. I had a chip on my shoulder. How dare you say something to me? I was the type of one to come knock on your door. I was Nikki Lee at that time. But you know what? God had to put me back and make me who I am today. And that's Dr. Nichole Peters. That's Nichole Peters, Matika Nichole Peters at that, Kearney. But I want to tell you one thing. Your past cannot keep you procrastinating. A lot of people don't move because of their past. A lot of people don't believe in themselves because of something they did 20 years ago. I wish I would, Kim. And I'm here to help other people to break those chains right now and to snatch your power back right now. And know as of today, you're going to believe in you and you're going to walk straight into your destiny.
But how many people literally believe it's one thing for somebody else to say it to you, but it's another thing for you to personally take that ownership of it and make it become your reality. So if you are going to believe, starting today, not worrying about your deficiencies, not worried about what you have, what you don't have, what your previous circumstances may have been, but starting today is going to be the best days of the rest of your brand new life, then hashtag in there, I believe. Believe. Yes. It's me. I'm on a mission. I'm changing my destiny. Make sure you put that in the comment section.
Because that's how the enemy get us, through our mindset. If he can get your mind, you're defeated. But if you stay with a mind like, oh yes, I'm going through this, but I'm still a warrior. Yes, I'm down right now. I'm still a warrior. I was on 14 medications, Kim. I'm down to 3. I was in a size 24. Now, you know, I'm in a 16 and study going down now because I'm snatching my health back too. It's nothing that nobody can tell me to stop believing in what God tell me, to stop believing in me, stop believing in my team, stop believing in people that I touch, my family and everybody. So if the enemy can make you feel like, oh, you know what, I'm lifeless, I don't have anything, I'm nobody, I'm just waking up every day, and that's what he want to do for you. But I tell y'all, no weapon formed against y'all shall prosper. Every darkness gotta go, and you are a part of a beacon of light and hope and peace and prosperity. You gotta know who you are and who you are. We snatch back your power to know that I am more than a conqueror. I am enough. I am full of greatness. I am full of love. And I shatter every glass ceiling that say what I can't do, because I'm not a product of their environment. I'm a product of the G-O-D, and he's all in me.
Girl, I might as well just lay back in this chair and go. I'm in the spirit realm, y'all. Y'all might as well. We could have just kept going off. I don't know if they doused some olive oil, what on me, but I done got some holy oil over here.
I tell people all the time that frankincense is even in the Bible. You know, that was the king of all the oils. That frankincense, we got to believe just like the lady did when she just knew she had to crawl through. Remember, she was bleeding and kept on hemorrhaging. And she had to crawl through that crowd, Kim. And all she want to do, she just knew if she just touched his garment.
Just the garment.
Just the garment. Just how powerful that garment is. Just go through that crowd some kind of way. I'm going to get through.
Press your way.
You got to get through. And some days when I feel like, oh, the enemy just trying to beat up on me, I'll be like, oh, Lord, in my mind, I believe I'm touching his garment.
I'm just touching the garment, God.
Off of me. I don't know if y'all can see it. It say, God is big enough. You know how Wonder Woman had her little braces on? That was her power. Yes, this is me. I don't care if I'm dressed up for a prom, a conference, or whatever. This do not come off of me, because I know God is big enough through it all. And I see my sister Darissa is on here too. She is.
That's what I wanted to keep that comment up there for a minute, because I want to just let you know, Darissa, that you're the founder of your organization, of our organization. Well, I keep saying the founder of our organization. Believe in Your Dreams has been doing a prayer for you and just putting the words out to pray healing and deliverance over your body. Yes. And she says God morning. my blessed, highly favored, and fabulous sisters. Keep on walking in God's purpose for your lives.
Amen.
We're gonna keep on walking in his purpose for your life too, because he is not through with you yet.
He's not through, sister.
Much work to still do. Oh man, somebody said they love this show so much. Girl, if you love this show so much, make sure you take a moment to subscribe to the Kim Jacobs Show right on our YouTube channel. That way, when we go live, you can turn your notification bell on and it'll tell you, hey, they're live at 11 o'clock. Oh, tomorrow, guys, I have Jonathan Hayes. He's actually a recording artist. He's going to be talking about how he attempted suicide and how suicide prevention is important in today's time frame. So make sure that you all tune in and don't miss that episode, because that's going to be interesting. But anyway, here you go. You can subscribe to the Kim Jacobs Show, and you can do that right on our YouTube channel. Also, if people have asked, how do you support the Kim Jacobs Show? How do you actually pour into the broadcast? We come on, we're making history here, y'all. Monday through Friday at 11 o'clock a.m. Eastern Standard Time. This African-American woman is here providing you. I'm in my seat. I have wonderful guests like Dr. Nichole Peters, and we're providing you with quality content. So take a moment and pour into the Kim Jacobs Show in any way that you are able to, no matter what dollar amount, is appreciated, and it goes towards helping our program stay on every single weekday at 11 o'clock a.m. All right. And then I will tell you one more thing that I think is important for everybody to know, that there is an opportunity for people to be a part of what's called the Ghana Housing Project. And there are homes. I don't know if you know about this, Dr. Peters, but there are homes in Ghana right now because of such a deficit with 1.7 million. I think they said like 1.7 million deficit in housing. The need is so great there in Ghana that I had a guest that came on. Her name is Love Ford and Camilla. They came on and talked about how people can purchase houses. And in Ghana, they pay like 12 to 24 months of rent in advance. And it's pretty amazing to even learn more about that. But I want to make sure that I play this.
Make sure you send me more information on it, Kim.
I will. But here I'm going to play this real quickly so you all know how to learn more about the Ghana Housing Project. Here you go.
Ghana has an approximately 1.7 million housing deficit. The Ghana Housing Project is marketing the ability of investors to support the housing crisis. Investors can purchase homes to relocate, a second home, or rent. Nonprofit and profit organizations can acquire a home for a family. With the recent economic growth in Ghana and the African continent, with an approximately 1.7 million housing deficit, Ghana looks to create a luxury affordable housing community to support the growing middle class with the help of Investa Group under the leadership of Dr. Owusu Kizito. Ghana was recently featured as a top 10 location in the world to retire. Investa Group has started developing in Accra and surrounding areas with a goal of up to 1 million homes, featuring affordable luxury 2 bedrooms starting at $51,000 and 3 bedrooms starting at $71,000. INVG, Investa Group, and Africa Development Movement are separate companies and do not have prior affiliations with each other. Africa Development Movement does not represent the buyer or the seller and is simply marketing the Ghana Housing Project initiative. INVG will work directly with buyers with the purchase of apartments in Ghana and investing in InvestaFund LP.
Right, we're back, y'all, talking with Dr. Nichole Peters. And we went a little longer today because we were having some technical difficulties, and I did not want to stop the flow of what Dr. Peters was saying. What are any closing comments that you may have as well, Dr. Peters? And I do have a few photos that I want to pop up as well.
Thank you for allowing me this opportunity to come on to the Kim Jacobs Show. Thank you for saying yes to come be a part of Believe in Your Dreams television network. We are so excited to have you. In my closing remarks, I want to tell people that you're amazing. You're enough. It's time now. The time is now for you to believe in your dreams. The time is now for you to stop procrastinating, stop doubting yourself, and to hold tightly, firmly to what you can do. I used to always listen to Les Brown. Never in a million years did I ever thought I would be in his whole household filming. We have a whole TV show that I didn't get a chance to talk about called Hungry Enough to Believe that's coming up, where we filmed 11 episodes right there in Atlanta, Georgia, in his amazing home. To manifestation is real. I said one day I'm gonna be on a stage with Les Brown, but you see how God put me in a house with him and filming with him, and now he's a part of the Believe in Your Dreams television network now. I said one day I'm gonna be at the O Factor conference, and here was God had me taking pictures with Stedman and everybody at the conference. You have to believe that anything is possible. Go out there and rock the world. Invest in yourself. Believe in yourself, and let nobody tell you what you cannot do when you got God inside of you. You have to know that's us right there in his house, in his home. You have to know that you got what it takes. And I'm not constantly just saying this over and over because it took a while for people to let me like really get into me like, girl, you got this. And I'm here to say, you girl, you got this. Boy, you got this. We got this. If we come together and rock the world together, competition is darkness, but collaboration is light. Let's pull together and let's beat. Let's get on the bus and become breakthrough, unstoppable success with each other. But the first thing you got to know is you got to believe. And that's my husband and his twin right there. In that picture there, that's Roderick and Broderick Kearney. That's my husband. Happy birthday, hubby, and happy birthday.
Happy birthday. That's why I was digging deep trying to find this picture. I was like, I'm going to find this picture of the husband.
Oh, yeah. We have a lot of them on there. I should have sent you some of us. We just came. We're in New York now. G Money, the original G Money from, remember the movie New Jack City?
Yes.
He doing a series called From Gangster to God, where he changed his whole life, like how 50 Cent did with Power and BMF. We're doing the one on New Jack City Empire. So his birthday was just a couple days ago, and we celebrated up here. We had a book signing, a book luncheon there, and then now we on our way to Miami to do an event, and then I'm finally gonna get some time at Tampa with my grandbabies. My grandbabies are my world. Those little fingers there, when they touch me, just melts me away. So I'm looking forward to so much that we'll be doing. I just completed another whole platform where we're going to be going out. It's going to be 7 powerful women on yachts in Miami and Tampa, New York and Chicago. And it's called Believe Media Bosses that's going to rock the world. And we're going to share entrepreneurship with you all. And it's going to be a 21 series, and it's going to be me, also my VP, Dr. Tanisha Ramsey. There we go right there. Open our hands up, telling you to come on. Then we have Darissa. She's coming on while she's healing. Then we have Shonda Love, Dr. Love, Samantha, Giselle out of Miami, and a couple of people who's going to be a part of this amazing Tina Bliss, who's going to be amazing, Tina Carter, who's going to be a part of this mission. And it's going to be powerful women that's in entrepreneurship, showing other women on TV how they can do it too without drama. It's none of those series and reality show where you're seeing they fighting, pulling each other hair. And
please, Lord.
It's going to be a lifting and with no drama, all positivity. And we're going to show people from taxes all the way to media, from people that's doing different type of work, from lawyers and everything that's doing different type of work, but we're building each other up and creating a program, a platform. So I'm looking forward to all these series and everything that's coming out. That is my publishing team right there. That is the Women of Love, Power, Respect team. That's the amazing Kim from out of Dallas. That's Whitney. That's my cousin on the other side at one, and that's D in the middle. D. Whitney is my hairstylist, and also my she does my makeup in Dallas area. And then we have Brandy Wells, who does ESPN, BET. She does our makeup and everything out of Atlanta, and she travels with us too. Kim is one of my good friends. That's me and my mommy, my dear, the one who told me to never settle, never give up, raised 9 kids and her sickly mother. A great woman. I love her so much. So I am so pleased. And everything. That's my mother there. We never called my grandmother grandma. We called her mama, and we called my mama Madia. And my daughter shared that picture there with my grandmother, and with me and my mom, and one with my grandmother as well. So my grandma was my Jiro, and she's in heaven fighting for me, and my dad is fighting for me as well. It's nothing like a father that tell you you got this, and to continue to know. My dad used to always say this, Kim: if you got 10 fingers and you got 10 toes and you got a mind and a heart, do something with it. And that's just what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna do something with it, because at one time I gave up on myself, because I believed what they said out there. I'm a product of my environment, so I know I wasn't the only one to believe this way. So I'm out there helping other people to know that you're from that environment. Yeah, you lived in that environment, but baby, you more than environment. You are a product of God.
Not a product of my circumstances for any
Not
reason.
a product of my circumstances. You better get your believe power back, because believe power will take you wherever you want to go. And here I am. I'm standing up here creating billion-dollar empires. That's what I'm in 2024 with the metaverse and everything I'm doing with the NFT world and all different things. They're expecting for Believe Your Dreams Empire to become a billion-dollar industry by 2024. And I believe that. I wholeheartedly believe that it's gonna happen. And I'm not a billionaire yet, but it's coming. But when I do be a billionaire, I got so much that I got to do with it. I'm not gonna be a billionaire because I don't need all that money. I need to help other people and put them in positions with that money. It's too many domestic violence shelters need to get done, Kim. It's so many academies that need to be done for kids who don't have the money. Their parents might not have the resource and the money to get them a tutor. If we can help them get a tutor or help them go to college with all the things they equipped that they need. If God can equip Moses to go out there and do what he need to do, he can equip us to go out there what we need to do as well. So it's time for people to have humanity. It's time for people to give back and want to help others. It's time for us to stop being shady with each other and thinking that we have to go out there and be against each other because one person is getting intimidated because they see the other person have a voice and have power with themselves as well. You want others who have a voice with you. I want my team to be greater than me. For one thing I can say, I coached her and helped her get there. I don't have to have the limelight. For yourself, I let you interview my team all the time. And I say, hey, Kim, I'm not going to be on there, but my team would be on there. This is my first time sitting there doing the interview with you on here because I always put my team first because we are a team family.
And you have always featured your team members on the Kim Jacobs Show. And I'm so honored.
So much. Mm-hmm.
Listen, everybody, if you're ever interested in starting a show and you want to get your show prepared to be on Believe in Your Dreams Network or CTR Media Network, I do offer I see some comments here, so I want to make sure I let you know that I offer a 6-week one-on-one training where I work with you individually. You own the content of all of your own material. Then you have it in a professional manner to present it to Believe in Your Dreams, CTR Media Network, and other networks that will help showcase your show. So if that's something that you're interested in, you can just reach out to me and you can inbox me, or you can visit kimjacobsconsulting.com or send me an email at kim@thebalancedoctor.tv, and I'll be happy to work with you. All right. Or even if you already have a show, but you need to just put it in a platform like StreamYard or something, I do a training for that as well. And I'll help you be up and professional. There you go. And you're ready to go. Okay.
And she's amazing to work with, you all. Amazing. So.
Well, thank you, Dr. Peters. All right. And this is the final picture I wanted to pop up because I think this is a sentimental one.
Oh, yes. That is my Jiro. That's my granny. She held me tight all my life. My niece, the one, she's in heaven now. She died of a heart attack at 40 years old. And at 40 years old. That's another thing I want to start doing, something on heart attacks. I lost my sister, Faylene, also just last year with heart attack as well. Cousin Ricardo Mars, like 2 years ago, with heart attack. And my grandma died of congestive heart failure. But that's my granny there. That's my grandma. And you can see the Indian in her. She has Indian in her as well. Very strong, tenacious woman. And a lot of people like, Nichole, where do you get your feistiness from? That lady there. That's my Jiro. That's my everything. That's my angel. Yeah.
That's her right there, y'all.
Yeah,
So
that's
that's where
her.
she get all of this believe power from. All
Yes.
right.
Yes.
All right.
That's
Well,
where I
Dr.
get the
Peters,
belief
this has been an
power.
incredible experience having you here today. I hope you all enjoyed. And all of the comments, she'll go back and check out some more of them. I see you saying thank you, and how inspired you all are. Yes, you are family, Darissa. I see that. All of you. Preach, sis. Yes, ma'am. Preach, preach. Lots of comments have flowed in throughout the entire broadcast. If I did not pull your comment up, know that it's not because I just didn't want to. It's because I was trying to manage all of these platform stuff at the same time. But she says she's always believed in you, and
she did, and that's my sister from Louisiana. We're not sister by blood, but you can't tell us that we're not sisters. We have slept in each other's homes. We have, we was the type that went out and partied together. Now she has an amazing platform. I have an amazing platform, but we still support each other, and that's what all that matters. So Iona, I call her Denise. I love you, sis. You are one of the greatest women out there rocking the world. Kim, you actually need to do a interview on her. She has Success Stalkers. That's what her show is called, Success Stalkers, and she's really rocking the world now.
I want to do an interview on her, right?
Yes. And she also, she just moved to Fort Lauderdale, and I'm in Tampa, so I'm like, we back in the same city and same state again. So I'm looking forward to getting plenty of hugs and plenty of love for her. But I thank everybody for all your amazing comments, because it wasn't easy for me. I like to took my life, and I also had a gun pointed at my head where a guy was about to kill me. If it wasn't for me being pregnant, that's the only reason why he did not kill me on a deal that went bad. So watch who you be around. Watch who you choose to love, and watch who you choose to have around your family. And I want to just say, God bless you all, but also snatch back your power and believe in your believe power, because it's your strength. And it's everything to keep you going through all the darkness. Believe, believe, believe. Beep, beep, beep. And thank you for this phenomenal woman named Kim Jacobs.
Oh, thank
you. Who created this platform and do it every day, fiercely, every day. Wow. And God bless you, Kim. God bless you so much.
Thank you. Dr. Tina Ramsey is on as well.
Hey, Dr.
And you all hear me talk about Dr. Tina Ramsey all the time with CTR Media Network. We talked about you a little bit earlier in the show, and we know that you've also signed with Believing Your Dreams Network, and you and some individuals are going to be having a group show. So we're so honored to have you on, Dr. Tina Ramsey, in the studio audience. And thank you for allowing the Kim Jacobs Show to be a part of CTR Media Network, and also the collaboration between CTR Media Network and Believe in Your Dreams Television Network. I love you both, and I'm so excited to be able to be represented.
We love you too.
All right, I think that's it. I can't do no more, y'all. I done did everything I could do in this time frame. It's time to go. Let Dr. Peters enjoy the rest of her vacation over there. And thank you. Happy birthday back there, Mr. Peters. And
it's actually Kearney. I still go by my maiden name, but it's Kearney. I just feel like Nichole Kearney. I like Nichole Peters better. Look at her. He looked like, okay, what you trying to say? But yeah, it's Kearney.
Now you're gonna have to go get some counseling. You could have
you think about it. When you don't went by that name for so long, and when you're popular where you from and different things, when you change your name, people, because I wrote as an author and everything, but he understand it. But if you look on my Facebook page, it do say Nichole Peters, then it got the Kearney right there, because I got to put my husband's name in there. But he's amazing. Man, God bless me with someone that don't beat me now, that love me. I went through a lot. My ex told me nobody else is gonna like you. You got 4 kids and you're pregnant. All kind of things. But he
the devil is a liar.
Like he found the devil is a liar, because I found one that loved me unconditional. And I've been there for me ever since I was pregnant with my last daughter. And that's the only father that she truly knows. She knows her biological father, because I believe in a child knowing who don't wait till years later and they find out they have another father. But she know that she consider Broderick as her father, because he's been there for her and did everything for my kids and me and my family and helped me on my way. So I just want to say happy birthday to him once again, and his twin Broderick, and God bless them.
Let me find that picture again. I do have the picture of the twins, which one is the husband, even though they do look a lot alike. Let's see.
Yeah, that's my husband in the gray shirt. And
Okay, with the
yeah.
words on it, right?
You get the words on it.
Okay.
Mhm.
Okay. So I was like, well, that's got to be your husband because he holding you, cupping you up. The other one, you just got your hand on his shoulder, like, hey, bro, or whatever.
Yeah,
But
he
happy birthday.
retired. He's retired from the military. The other twin there, he just retired from the military. He saw a lot. He was in over 3 wars.
Okay.
Yeah, my brother-in-law.
Well,
So,
happy birthday
yeah.
to all 3 of you because yours is coming up and Broderick's is coming up. And I am just
Thank
celebrating
you.
all of you all. And happy
Yeah.
birthday to the twin.
And then what's so kidding about it, my grandson is on the 25th and my other grandson is on February 28th. So we all right there together.
Well, happy birthday to the whole family, all of y'all that are celebrating over there in the Kearney Peters family, okay? All right, everybody. Thank y'all so much for tuning in to today's episode. We'll see you tomorrow again with Gospel Award-winning artist Jonathan Hayes. He's going to be right here in this virtual studio audience. You don't want to miss that episode. It's going to be incredible. And he's talking about suicide prevention. We'll see you tomorrow. Stay backstage, Dr. Peters, and
I sure will.
Everybody else tomorrow at 11 o'clock a.m. Eastern Standard Time, right here on The Kim Jacobs Show. Amazing. You're amazing. Thank you for tuning in to today's episode of The Kim Jacobs Show and for being in the virtual studio audience. Your presence truly does make a difference, and I look forward to you bringing your friends and family to join you in the virtual studio audience Monday through Friday at 11 o'clock a.m. Eastern Standard Time. I look forward to seeing you and make it a great day.